Hello, everyone. I welcome you all in this beautiful session, yet another beautiful session of ours. I hope you all are doing amazingly well. So, let's quickly begin with this today's session, guys. Here in this session, we'll be talking about overall listening practice, like we'll be talking about IELTS listening. Okay, we'll also see some of the basic things first, and then we'll practice entirely. So for like till now, you guys are already aware of what you have, what all you have to perform, what all are the crucial other steps we have in listening section. It is divided into 4 sections, and it's all about understanding the accents really well, right? I hope that you guys are practicing as well for the same. But then just for your practice sake, just for your better understanding, I want to also make sure that you all are well acquainted of all the question types and everything under it. So without any further ado, let's just quickly get into it. So yeah, guys, what exactly is IELTS listening? What do we understand with this? See, it's all about, as the name suggests, it's listening, right? So it's all about how well can you listen to the audios and how well can you answer to those questions, right? If you see, the accents are going to vary. No, this is not like true that you're going to only have British accent or American accent. The accents can be like varied, right? There are a number of accents which you can listen, but then still make sure that you are well acquainted, you are familiar to all those accents you're listening. Okay, it's all about that. It's all about familiarity of the accents. You need to pay attention to the main ideas of the author in the audios, what they are speaking upon. You need to pay attention to that. Like, what exactly are they speaking? They are giving you the answers in the audios. They are giving you. This is not like reading where you have to identify, where you have to use your mind in order to find out the answers. Here they are giving you the answers directly in the audios. It's all about how well can you listen and grab those answers. That's about it. So you need to look for the main ideas. You need to also search for the specific details here, and speaker's opinion or attitude, like what kind of opinion is that speaker providing to us on a certain context. What is their attitude? How is their attitude? Like, are there some words which they are saying? There are some contrasting keywords, there are some similarity keywords. We need to pay attention to all these things, right? Apart from that, we also need to look for, like, what exactly is the question asking us? Is the question asking us for a purpose or a reason? What to state in that? So all these are the major crucial steps over here. We can actually score and target 8.5 to 9 bands over here. That's how scoring it is. Trust me, guys, my students are actually able to get this much of bands. How? Because they know that this is quite scoring. With practice, you can definitely achieve this level. It's all about understanding the context really well. That's it. Okay. Good morning, Veer. Yeah, hi, good evening. Okay, let's move ahead. So firstly, let's quickly understand what all are the common traps here we need to be aware of. So these are some of the common traps, like same words. If you look for the same words as in the question and in the audios, so you might fall into this trap that you cannot always get that. Okay, you cannot always get the exact words. We cannot ever get. Instead of that, we need to also always look for the paraphrased language. Okay, everything will be paraphrased. So we need to look for the synonyms over there. If it's mentioned in the question, important, so they can also say vital, and vice versa. Like vital, crucial, paramount, indispensable, all these are the synonyms to each other. So we need to always look for the paraphrased version and the same meaning. The meaning should be same. That's what I can say. The language can be different, it can be varied, right? Apart from this, what else? We need to look for the similar options with slight differences. We see multiple times it happens, and I've seen this thing happening, that they are giving you distractors in the options, right? They always try to give you distractors just to distract you. So you have to be aware about them. You can, how can you, what can you do over here is that try to identify, okay, the similar options. Like if you see that A and D option is quite similar to each other, you just group them. Group them all together. Mark the keywords out of your questions. Really important. You have to create this awareness on your own, that what are your questions, what are your options, and what kind of similarity do they have. See, we are not robots, I agree to that point, so we cannot memorize all the questions. But yeah, one thing we can do is for sure is that we can always create awareness for ourselves, right? So by marking keywords, so mark keywords. How can you do that? While you're choosing keywords, look for proper nouns all the time. Okay, apart from that, you can also look for DOB if there's number. So always go for choosing number. Apart from that, if there's any address, you can also go for choosing that. So yeah, these are some of the things which you always go for choosing in your options, okay, or your questions. Mark keywords out of them and look for the paraphrase language. Why am I saying these are the only priority keywords you should always look for? Because they cannot easily get paraphrased. दे कैनॉट इजिली गेट पैराफ्रेज, इनको हम इजिली पैराफ्रेज नहीं कर सकते हैं. कोई भी डिजीज का नेम आ गया, चलो डिजीज का नेम आ गया, क्या आप उसको पैराफ्रेज कर सकते हो? क्या आप उसको सिनोनिम में कन्वर्ट करके लिख सकते हो? इज इट पॉसिबल? लेट मी नो गाइस, यस और नो. कैन वी डू दिस? लेट मी नो. क्या हम किसी भी डिजीज के नेम को पैराफ्रेज कर सकते हैं? कैन वी? सो वी कैन नॉट. देयर आर सर्टेन थिंग्स जिसको हम पैराफ्रेज नहीं कर सकते. So for that sake, you guys must be aware of this thing firstly. Later, अब distractors को हमने क्या करा? Options mentioned, ठीक है, but later rejected by the speaker. Sometimes ये भी होता है. कैसे? कि audio में ना they are telling you about something first. किसी चीज के बारे में they are telling you. But the later what they're doing is कि वो खुद का opinion ही change कर देते हैं. एंड यू डोंट एक्चुअली गेट टू नो कि उन्होंने ऐसा कर दिया. उन्होंने फर्स्टली दे टेल यू समथिंग, उन्होंने बोला कि ए इज द ऑप्शन, सो आपने तुरंत ए मार्क कर दिया, एंड द अदर वे ओनली उन्होंने चेंज कर दिया अपना आंसर. दे सेड कि नो, आई गेस डी इज द बेटर वन, लाइक दैट, बट यू डिडंट नोटिस दैट. तो अपने शिफ्ट को देखो कि कहाँ वो शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं, चेंज कर रहे हैं. वी नीड टू पे अटेंशन, वी नीड टू बी विजिलेंट व्हाइल लिसनिंग टू दीज ऑडियोज. वन थिंग दैट वी कैन नॉट रिप्ले द ऑडियोज, राइट? सो उसको हेडफोन्स तो आपके पास होंगे, नॉइस कैंसलिंग हेडफोन्स होंगे, सो उसको अच्छे से सुनो, बिल्कुल विजिलेंट के साथ में, ऐसे डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं हो, अदरवाइज तो यू विल एंड अप मार्किंग इनएक्यूरेट आंसर्स ओनली. इट्स ऑल अबाउट अलर्टनेस एज वेल, ठीक है. और ओपिनियन वर्सेस फैक्ट कंफ्यूजन, ये भी समझो कि एक ओपिनियन है या वो कोई फैक्ट है. आपसे क्वेश्चन डिमांड क्या कर रहा है? क्वेश्चन में आपसे रीजन पूछा है कि आपसे ओपिनियन पूछी है. दीज थिंग्स ऑल्सो मैटर्स अ लॉट. ओके, सो दीज आर सम कॉमन ट्रैप्स जिसको आपको अवेयरनेस बिल्ड करना है. अब देखो, बिफोर लिसनिंग क्या स्ट्रेटजीज हैं जो आपको बिल्ड करनी है, उसके बारे में बात कर लेते हैं. फर्स्टली, रीड द क्वेश्चन केयरफुली. ओके, दे विल गिव यू दिस रीडिंग टाइम, सो यूटिलाइज इट वाइजली. इसको बहुत अच्छे से यूटिलाइज करो. कैसे? यू जस्ट गो एंड रीड एवरीथिंग ऑन योर ओन एट द वेरी फर्स्ट गो. सब कुछ पहले से ही रीड कर लो. उससे क्या होगा? यू विल बी अवेयर ऑफ वॉट यू हैव टू मार्क इन योर आंसर्स. लाइक अभी इफ आई जस्ट टेल यू टू गो, एक स्ट्रेंजर लाके इफ आई टेल यू टू गो आउट विद हिम और हर, सो विल यू बी कंफर्टेबल? नो, राइट? So something which is new to us, we aren't very much comfortable with that thing. इसीलिए make yourself comfortable with the options, the questions first before the audio arrives. उससे पहले ना questions को जितना familiarity build कर सकते हो उतना कर लो. That's good. Apart from that, underline keywords in the question. Once you are done reading the question, now underline the keywords. As keywords, what all things should you mark? वो मैं यहाँ पे already बता चुकी हूँ. These are those things जो आपको हमेशा as your keywords mark करना चाहिए as a priority keywords. Now apart from that, what all do we have next? Predict what kind of information you are listening for. ये पहले से predict कर सकते हो आप, है ना? That कि किस टाइप की चीज चाहिए मुझे. Do I want a reason? Do I want opinion? Fact? What do I need? A solution? चाहिए क्या मुझे as my answer? So ये लिखा देखो, रीजन, नंबर, ओपिनियन, एडवांटेज, प्रॉब्लम, सोल्यूशन, कुछ भी हो सकता है. नाउ क्विकली रीड ऑल द ऑप्शंस एंड नोट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन देम. नाउ इट्स टाइम व्हेन यू हैव टू रीड ऑल द ऑप्शंस और डिफरेंस देखो उनमें क्या है, एंड देन फाइनली द ऑडियो विल गेट प्लेड एंड यू हैव टू देन मार्क योर आंसर्स अप्रोप्रिएटली. ठीक है, दैट्स व्हाट यू आर सपोज्ड टू डू. लेट्स मूव अहेड. सो ड्यूरिंग लिसनिंग क्या क्या वो टेक्निक्स है जो हम कर सकते हैं. देखो, लिसन फॉर पैराफ्रेजिंग, नॉट फॉर द एग्जैक्ट वर्ड्स, राइट. एलिमिनेट करो ऑप्शंस को एज सुन एज दे आर proven wrong. Once you feel कि this is out of scope, this cannot ever be my right answer, so उसको then and there आप क्या कर सकते हो, eliminate कर सकते हो. eliminate कर दो उसको. Why to keep that, है ना. so ये चीजें आपको करनी है. so be alert to signal words. क्या क्या signal words हैं देखो, these are some signal words, but however although जब वो change कर रहे हैं, shift कर रहे हैं, shift in idea, तो इसको फोकस करो. फिर एक्चुअली इनफैक्ट जब वो करेक्शन कर रहे हैं कि ये सही है, एक्चुअली आई फील दिस इज राइट, है ना. फाइनली अब वो करेक्ट कर रहे हैं, आंसर ऑफन कम्स हियर. देखो, फाइनली मतलब कंक्लूजन काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग है जब वो देंगे. तो ओवरऑल इन वर्ड्स के साथ स्टे फोकस्ड ऑन वन क्वेश्चन एट अ टाइम, ठीक है. बट हाँ, डोंट गेट स्टक इन एनी ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि आप स्टक हो रहे हो और आप स्टबर्न हो रहे हो, ऑब्स्टिनेट हो रहे हो कि नहीं आई वांट दिस क्वेश्चंस आंसर ओनली, और ऑडियो तो आगे चला गया और आप वहीं रह गए. सो दिस मस्ट नॉट बी देयर. नाउ की लिसनिंग सिग्नल्स क्या क्या हैं. और स्पीकर्स हेजिटेशन, आई थॉट बट देन आई रियलाइज्ड. सो इस पे फोकस करो. सेल्फ करेक्ट करते हैं, नॉट ए एक्चुअली बी. एम्फेसिस कैसे, द मेन रीजन इज. ओपिनियन मार्कर्स, आई बिलीव, आई फील, इन माई व्यू. ये कुछ वर्ड्स हैं जिससे आपको अपना एक्यूरेट आंसर मिल सकता है. वहां पर ज्यादा फोकस करो. जहां वो हेजिटेट कर रहे हैं उस पर ज्यादा फोकस करो. जैसे कि अब ये है कि द मेन रीजन इज, एंड इफ यू वांट, आपको पता है कि आपको एज योर आंसर रीजन ही चाहिए, तो इससे तो इजीली मिल जाएगा आपको, है ना. ओके, नाउ द लास्ट थिंग आफ्टर लिसनिंग क्या चेक करना है कि चूज द ऑप्शन दैट मैचेस द मीनिंग, नॉट द वर्ड्स, एंड डू नॉट ओवर थिंक ऑन एनी ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस आंसर. नेवर लीव एनी आंसर ब्लैंक. क्यों, व्हाई, बिकॉज there's no negative marking, so you must not leave anything blank. You just should always mark everything. Okay, fine. So common आपकी mistakes क्या रह सकती है कि choosing the first option, जो भी आपने सुना उसको मार्क कर दिया तुरंत, इग्नोर कर रहे हो पैराफ्रेजिंग को, मिसिंग द आंसर ड्यू टू थिंकिंग अबाउट द प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन, और फॉलोइंग फॉर द familiar वर्ड्स. ये नहीं होना चाहिए. जैसे कि इन माई लास्ट प्रीवियस क्लास ओनली एक वर्ड था इम्पेडिमेंट. अब स्टूडेंट्स वरंट अवेयर अबाउट दिस वर्ड, सो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस दे डिडंट फोकस ऑन टू दैट. बट जब भी आपको कोई वर्ड समझ नहीं आ रहा हो ना, आई विल सजेस्ट यू वन थिंग यू कैन डू, विच इज व्हेन यू आरंट अवेयर ऑफ एनी ऑफ द वर्ड्स मीनिंग, इट्स ओके. क्या करो उस टाइम पे, कॉन्टेक्चुअल आइडिया लेने का ट्राई करो अकॉर्डिंगली, और देखो सेंटेंसेस के बिफोर एंड आफ्टर उस सेंटेंस वर्ड के कि और क्या क्या सेंटेंस, कॉन्टेक्चुअल आइडिया लगाने का ट्राई करो. ऑब्वियसली आपको मिल जाएगा आइडिया, ठीक है. एंड देन यू कैन गो अहेड विद दैट. ओके, फाइनली वी हैव हॉप ऑन टू नाउ टू प्रैक्टिसिंग, टू स्टार्ट अप प्रैक्टिसिंग फॉर ऑल दीज क्वेश्चन टाइप्स. ठीक है, तो शुरू करते हैं प्रैक्टिसिंग. अभी आई एम गिविंग यू सम टाइम इन ऑर्डर टू गो थ्रू दीज क्वेश्चंस. एक बार आप खुद से गो थ्रू करो, खुद से रीड करो, एंड देन आई विल प्ले द ऑडियो. सो दिस इज योर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो आपको गो थ्रू करना है. इसमें ना, लिसन टू 2 स्टूडेंट्स टॉकिंग अबाउट लाइब्रेरीज इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया. ठीक है, दिस इज अबाउट दिस थिंग. नाउ हु एडवाइज्ड यू मी टू जॉइन द लोकल लाइब्रेरी. ठीक है, सो व्हाट डू यू वांट, दैट हु एडवाइज्ड, द पर्सन's नेम, you me to join the local library. Then you have it as her flatmate Marianne, the librarian, or Marianne and Yumi's flatmate. So these are your options. ठीक है. Next, what items cannot be borrowed from the local library? So these are your items. ठीक है, कुछ बुक्स हैं, सीडीज हैं, ठीक है, न्यूज़पेपर है. उसके बाद you have it as choose the correct answer from A to C each answer. देखो, if Yumi's returns a book 2 days after the loan period has ended, अगर वो 2 दिन बाद, देखो क्या लिखा है, 2 days after the loan period has ended, तो क्या होगा, she will have to pay a fine, or she will have to pay 10 cents, या फिर it won't cost her anything. ये won't है ना, it won't cost her anything. बताओ, ये है आपके ऑप्शंस. नेक्स्ट, why hasn't Yumi been to the university library yet? अभी तक वो लाइब्रेरी क्यों नहीं गई? So she couldn't attend the orientation activities. One, or she has been sick all week. She had to go to her lecture. ये आपके ऑप्शंस है. एक बार आप अपने से भी अपने एंड से भी गो थ्रू कर लो एंड देन आई विल प्ले द ऑडियो गाइस. किसी को कोई डाउट है तो कैन आस्क मी. Should I play the audio, everyone? Please confirm. यहीं तक रीड करना था, ठीक है? Okay, guys. Now I'm going to be playing the audio, and you guys have to listen to the audio. And if you are not able to listen to it properly, then also you can write here in the chat box. I'll figure out things. Now I'm playing it. Okay. So be attentive and mark your accurate answers. All the best.
Dear, they probably won't have many law books in the library, but you'll be surprised. Spending a lot of time in the library then.
That's my problem. I don't know anything about libraries in Australia.
Oh, don't worry about that, Yumi. Librarians here are really friendly, and most of them are extremely helpful.
Yumi said she doesn't know anything about libraries in Australia. So B is the correct answer. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 4.
What's wrong, Yumi? You look very serious.
Oh, hi, Marianne. I've just been given the assessment guide for law, my major, and there are lots of assignments.
You'll be spending a lot of time in the library then.
That's my problem. I don't know anything about libraries in Australia.
Oh, don't worry about that, Yumi. Librarians here are really friendly, and most of them are extremely helpful.
That's good to hear. My flatmate said I should join the local library. Do you think that I need to?
Well, I think it'd be a good idea. They probably won't have many law books in the library, but you'll be surprised at what they do have. Australian libraries are generally very well resourced. And hey, if nothing else, you can get free internet access.
Is it easy for international students to join?
Yes, Lee Yun has just joined. All you need is your student card or some other ID and an account or bill that has your Australian address on it.
Like a phone bill or an electricity bill? Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's all. It's very easy. They encourage people to join the library. And you can borrow lots of books as well as video and audio tapes or CDs. The newspaper is available too if you've got time to stay at the library and read it.
Will it cost much to join the library?
Joining libraries here doesn't cost anything, but you'll have to pay a fine if you return your books after the due date. It's about 10 cents per book per day.
How long can I borrow books for?
The loan period for books is about a month, but you can easily extend the time for another month if you want to. You can even do it over the phone, but it has to be arranged before the due date.
What about the university library?
Haven't you been there yet?
No, not yet. I was sick for the orientation week and I missed out on the campus tour.
Well, Yumi, I've got an hour before my next lecture. Why don't we walk up together and have a look around?
Oh, that'd be great, Marianne. I'd really appreciate it.
Yes, guys. I hope you marked your answers. Now, I want you to write down your answers one after the other. We will discuss the answers and write down here in the chat box all what you have marked so far. So, for this first question, please let me know what should be the correct answer. Is it A, B, C, or D? Yes, guys, I want your answers really quick here in the chat box. Yes, it should be her flatmate, Marianne, the librarian, or both, which is Marianne and Yumi's flatmate. So, who was suggesting her to join the library according to the audio? Okay, I'm getting answer. What about others? I want everyone to answer. All those who are practicing should answer no matter what. It's okay. What can happen? Your answer can go wrong, right? That's the only case. So, firstly, a counselor, your name, I don't know what's your name, but yeah, as per your username. So, your answer is C, which is the librarian, but don't you think she's not the only one, right? So, Marianne, she's firstly, her name was mentioned, so we'll have to choose the name. So, Marianne and Yumi's flatmate both were suggesting her. So, D is going to be the correct answer because here you have been asked who advised Yumi to join the library. So, Marianne, who was the speaker, was also suggesting, and Yumi's flatmate. So, D is going to be the correct answer here. Let's move ahead. What about this one, the second one? Which items cannot be borrowed from the local library? Yeah, let me know here. Okay, Bhavya. D, exactly. Good job, Bhavya. D will be the right answer because newspapers she mentioned cannot be borrowed. If you have time, you can stay in the library and read newspapers, right? So this is it. Let's move ahead. What about this third one? Here the question asks that if Yumi returns a book 2 days after the loan period has ended. Now, क्या करना पड़ेगा उसको? What's going to be the right answer here? Okay, Bhavya is saying B, C, and Rare, what's your name? It's B. You're mentioning. Okay, if अगर आप बोलते हो ना B, तो B तो था कि after the 1 day period, but यहाँ 2 day है, तो 2 day के लिए कितना होना चाहिए? बताओ. According to the options only, you have to go for suggesting. So don't you think 2 day वाला 20 cents तो यहाँ mention ही नहीं है? That's why आपका correct answer A होगा. She will have to pay a fine. ये जो आपने B mark करा है ना, ये 1 day के लिए था, she said. ठीक है? So A is going to be the right answer. Good job. Yes, fourth one. Why hasn't Yumi been to the university library yet? अभी तक वो क्यों नहीं जा पाई library? Yes, please answer. क्या होना चाहिए इसका correct answer? She couldn't attend the orientation activities. She has been sick all week or she had to go to her lecture. क्या आंसर होगा? A, B और C? Answer will be A. I know आप लोगों ने क्या B mark करा होगा. I'm damn sure about this. क्यों? क्योंकि she mentioned this thing that I was sick the whole week. But we over here, मैं इतना आपको पहले क्या बता रही थी? That you need to figure out the reason, the main reason. आपसे why पूछा है. इसका मतलब WH word why का मतलब क्या होता है? Reason. So the reason will be this, that she couldn't attend the orientation activities. That's why she couldn't go to the library yet. She doesn't know the way. Orientation में बताते हैं ना आपको, तो वो attend ही नहीं कर पाई थी. ये उसका main reason है. Not B. It will be A. ठीक है? And yeah, we are done. ठीक है? Good job guys. अगर आपने A mark किया, rare, तो you are absolutely correct. आगे चलते हैं. Now, the next set of questions is about this one. ठीक है? Here you have got instruction stating no more than 3 words. 3 से ज़्यादा word आप use नहीं कर सकते हो और a number. एक ही number use कर सकते हो. So 3 words and 1 number maximum you can use. अब देखो, it's about facts. क्या पूछ रहे हैं? Have been used. क्या आएगा? कब से use हो रहा है? It's about what? International driving licenses. ठीक है? So have been used since when? तो वो year आएगा यहाँ पे. क्या चाहिए आपको? As your answer, what do you expect? That also you need to figure out by yourself. वो आपको खुद से करना पड़ेगा फिगर आउट. देन ड्राइवर्स जो है ना, डू नॉट हैव टू स्पीक द नेटिव टंग ऑफ द कंट्री दे आर विजिटिंग. ठीक है, यहाँ पर भी आपका डैश है एक्चुअली, यहाँ पर डैश है. ओके, छोड़ दो उसको. ड्राइवर्स मस्ट बी एटलीस्ट 18 years of age. देन ड्राइवर्स मस्ट होल्ड अ ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस इन देयर होम कंट्रीज. फिर क्या लिखा हुआ है अब, स्पेसिफिकेशंस ऑफ बुकलेट क्या क्या है. साइज ऑफ लाइसेंस कैसा होना चाहिए, तो साइज यहाँ पर आएगा. देन नंबर ऑफ पेजेस 17. कलर ऑफ इनसाइड पेजेस मेंशन नहीं है. हैज अ फोटोग्राफ ऑफ द ड्राइवर एंड देयर व्हाट अवेलेबल फॉर फ्रॉम ऑथराइज्ड ट्रैवल एजेंसीज एंड द डैश. कॉस्ट ऑफ 3-year लाइसेंस कितनी कॉस्ट होगी. तो जो भी आपको चाहिए ना एज योर आंसर, वो आपको पहले से ही पता लगाना है कि आपको चाहिए क्या. जैसे कि हमको यहाँ पर ईयर चाहिए, यहाँ पर हमको साइज चाहिए, यहाँ पर हमको कि उनकी क्या और स्पेसिफिकेशन है वो चाहिए. एक बार खुद के एंड से भी रीड कर लो. देन आई विल प्ले द ऑडियो एंड लेट मी नो व्हेन शुड आई प्ले द ऑडियो. व्हेनेवर यू गाइस आर डन रीडिंग क्वेश्चंस. Yes, guys. Are you guys done reading questions? Should I play the audio now? Okay, fine. Now I'm going to be playing the audio. Kindly guys start marking your answers. कोई भी problem होता है in between of the audio, you can write here in the chat box. Fine. All the best.
Recognised. After all, they've been in use. Travelers could drive freely in the 186 countries that recognise the international driving licence system, regardless of the language that the drivers.
11 to 16. Before you listen, look at questions 11 to 16.
I'm sure that you have all heard about international driving licences. They've been around since 1949, when the United Nations gave approval for their use. This meant that travellers could drive freely in the 186 countries that recognise the international driving licence system, regardless of the language that the drivers spoke. The only conditions were that the driver had to already hold a driving licence in their home country, and they had to be at least 18 years of age. International driver's licences are well recognised. After all, they've been in use for over 50 years. To break the language barrier, the licence is printed in 11 different languages, but the last page of the booklet is always in French. As I said, it is a booklet about the size of a passport, 10.8 by 15.25 centimetres to be exact. So it is easy to carry with your travel documents. It's not too thick or heavy either, only 17 pages. All of the pages are coloured white, but the cover of the licence is grey. It is a useful form of identification when you travel because it includes a passport-sized photograph and the driver's signature. The International Driver's Licence can only be purchased from authorised travel associations in different countries, but it can also be ordered on the internet. The cost, of course, varies from country to country and for the term or the duration of the licence. For example, a 1-year licence might cost approximately $40, whereas a 3-year licence costs double that, A 5-year license will set you back about $100.
Before the final
Yes, guys. I hope you marked the answers. I hope it was fine. It was good. It was not that difficult. Okay, let's quickly now start discussing the answers. So kindly start writing down your answers, whatever you marked. Don't hesitate in whatever you marked. It's okay. You just type here in the chat box. Let's quickly start seeing. So have been used, the licenses we are talking about. So what should be the year? Here, what should I write? Let me know what did you mark for this first one. Yes, guys. Start writing, typing down your answers, waiting for it. What should I write in the first one? 11th. It will be your year's name, right? The answer will be 1949. Okay? That will be the answer, correct answer for this one. Okay, let me move ahead. So size of the license. What should be the size over here for the 12th one? No, it's not 1990, Bhavya. It will be 1949, they mentioned. What about the 12th one? Let me know. What did you mark for it? Here it will be 15.25 centimeter. Okay. Yeah. So number of pages already there. Then color of inside pages. What kind of color was it? What is the color? Which color was it? It was white. Right? The color was white. Then it's about has a photograph of the driver and their what? And their, what should be the answer here? Yes, guys, write down here in the chat box quickly whatever you've marked. Why am I not able to see your answers? You missed it? It's okay, no problem. So it will be their signature. That's what they mention. Next, available from authorized travel agencies and the what? And the what? For this one. Yes, signature. Good job, Bhavya. What about the last one? Last second one. And internet will be the right answer here. Yeah. Then last one, cost of 3-year licenses. Did you see, guys, one thing? Did you notice one thing? That they not only, they give you some extra information all the time, not just exactly what is mentioned or what has been asked in the question. They also told you 1-year license cost. They also told you 3 years, and after that also some for some other years. So we have to not get distracted after these things. Okay. $80 exactly. Good job, Bhavya. So it will be $80. Yeah, well done. So these are your correct answers. Right? Let's move ahead. Okay. Now this is the next set of question we are going to solve. Let's quickly begin now. What do we have here? Listen to two students, Louise and Kerry, talking about their vacation. They're going to be talking about their vacation now. Answer the questions below. Write no more than 2 words and or a number. That means we can write 1 word, 2 word, and we can also write 1 number, not more than that. And where did Louise spend her summer holidays? It is talking about, okay, so it's mentioned Europe. So it's an example which is given to us. Okay, next, the questions are getting started from here. So how much was a Ural Pass youth ticket Uska cost we need here. Then how many European countries did Louise' ticket allow her to travel to? Kitni countries travel kar sakte the? Uska number we need over here. Then did the Euro Pass youth ticket include the train from the London to Paris? तो कैसा आंसर होगा बताओ. इस वाले का आंसर कैसा होना चाहिए? Predict the answers. क्या होना चाहिए? Did the Euro Pass ticket include the train from London to Paris? Question है. तो question का आंसर कैसा होता है हमेशा? Yes या no. Yes या no. Right? Next. How old must you be if you want to purchase a Euro Pass youth ticket? तो क्या चाहिए इसमें आपको? As your answer. जल्दी से बताओ. इसमें what do you need as your answer? आपको चाहिए आपका एज कितना होना चाहिए. हाउ ओल्ड यू शुड बी. ठीक है, आप अपने एंड से भी गो थ्रू कर लो. देन आई विल प्ले द ऑडियो. Yes, guys. Should I play the audio now? Are you all done reading questions? Okay, then. In that case, I'm playing the audio. Kindly mark your answers properly. Fine. All the best.
Liz and Kerry talking about their vacation. First, look at questions 1 to 4. You will see that there is an example already done for you. For this question only, the conversation relating to the example will be played first.
Hi, Louise. How was your summer vacation?
Oh, fantastic. I only got back from Europe yesterday.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Yes, it was. How was your holiday?
Pretty quiet compared with yours. I just stayed around Cambridge.
Louise said that she had just got back from Europe yesterday, so the correct answer is Europe. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 4.
Hi, Louise. How was your summer vacation?
Oh, fantastic. I only got back from Europe yesterday.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
Yes, it was. How was your holiday?
Pretty quiet compared with yours. I just stayed around Cambridge, but we're planning to go to Europe at the end of next term.
Oh, you'll have a great time. I really recommend it. How are you going to get around?
Well, we've thought about renting a car. Flying is far too expensive. What did you do?
We bought Eurail tickets and travelled around Europe by train.
Was it expensive?
No, not really. It cost us £203 for a Eurail Pass youth ticket.
I've heard of Eurail. What did that include?
Well, you get unlimited train travel in and between 17 European countries. It lasted for a month.
Gee, for £203. That sounds reasonable. Did you visit all of the 17 places?
Yes, all except for Ireland. We couldn't really understand why Ireland was included on the pass, but England wasn't.
Yes, that seems a bit strange. Did it include the trip from London to Paris in the Channel Tunnel?
No, unfortunately, we had to pay extra for that train. But we did get a discounted fare because we're students.
Were there any other restrictions on the tickets?
Well, if you want to pay more or less money, you can choose another plan. There are 15 and 21-day plans or 2 and 3 month plans. The only restriction for the youth ticket is that you have to be under 26.
That suits my friends and me. None of us.
Yes, guys. We are done. We are done. So let me know, how was it? Were you able to mark your answers properly? It was just 4 questions here and not that difficult as well. So I hope you did really well in this time. Okay, let's quickly check the answers now. So the very first question we had was how much was a Ural Plus U ticket? So here we have to tell the cost. So what should be the correct answer for this one? Let me know here in the chat box. Waiting for your answers. Then I'll reveal the correct answer. Yes, right here in the chat box. Exactly. 203 euros. So you will just write like that. Okay, let's move next. How many European countries did Louise' ticket allow her to travel to? Let me know now. What should be the right option for this one? Right answer for this one. How many European countries? You need a number. Over here, you need a number, right? Okay. Principal is asking a question. Is this co helpful for my English communication with teammates? Yes. Partially, yes, I would say, because this is specifically is dedicated towards the IELTS, by the way. Right now, we are covering the listening module. But yes, of course, if you listen to native speakers, ultimately you build the understanding of understanding English, right? So ultimately, you are going to improve in your communication as well. You can imitate speakers, you can understand their tone, rhythm, ultimately can understand better your accent as well. Okay, so this is partially and yeah passively important for you as well in order to improve your communication. Now see, how many European countries? So 17 will be the correct answer for this one, and yes, I have got the correct answer as well from Bhavya. So good job, Bhavya. Let's move ahead. So did the Ural Pass U ticket include the train from London to Paris? क्या आएगा इसका आंसर? बताओ. इसमें आपको yes or no चाहिए था. So what's going to be the right answer for this one? आपका आंसर होगा नो. आंसर होगा नो. नेक्स्ट, हाउ ओल्ड मस्ट यू बी इफ यू वांट परचेज अ यूरल पास यू टिकट? अब बताओ ओल्ड, आपसे एज पूछिए, क्या होगा आंसर? आंसर विल बी under 26. You must be under 26. This is going to be the right answer for this one. So yes, Bhavya, good job. ठीक है? So yeah, that's how we go about it. Let's move now ahead to different set of questions. ठीक है, अब ये हमारा नेक्स्ट सेट है, इसको हम बोलते हैं नोट्स. ये कंप्लीट द नोट्स बिलो, एज इन ये नोट्स है. अब इसको हमको कंप्लीट करना है. हियर वी हैव गिवन द इंस्ट्रक्शन नो मोर देन 3 words. So we cannot use anything which is more than 3 words, which is our max range. Now, points that Louis makes about Ural. Easy to travel to small towns, easy to meet five. Okay, this is the question number basically. So easy to travel to small towns, easy to meet what, and dash with times of the train. And my trains had many dash as passengers. एक बार अपने end से भी read कर लो आप, and then I'll play the audio. ठीक है, जैसे ही आप ये करते हो उसके बाद आपका क्वेश्चन इस पे जंप कर जाएगा. क्या है ये? एडवाइस दैट लुइस गिव्स अबाउट यूरेल. क्या एडवाइस देती है? डोंट टेक डैश बैग्स, बी डैश विद योर बिलोंगिंग्स, स्पेंड इनफ टाइम इन ईच कंट्री टू एक्सपीरियंस समथिंग. नाउ व्हाट इज दैट थिंग? ठीक है, ये है आपका क्वेश्चन. चलो, should I play the audio, guys? Are you done reading questions? Okay, I'm playing the audio now. Mark your answers.
So 26 yet. We went to school together.
Oh, you really have to do it.
What was the best part of your trip?
The trains really gave us the freedom to plan our own holiday. We went to lots of places which were out of the way and met lots of local people. You know, small rural towns where trains are still an important form of transport.
We'd like to meet the local people. Did you do that easily?
Yes, the trains in Europe aren't like the commuter trains in London. People like to talk and have a chat on trains in Europe.
That's nice.
Yes, the train times were okay as well. Sometimes we had to get up early to catch the trains, which were crossing into another country. But most of the time we were satisfied with the timetables. Very punctual.
Should we take an alarm clock?
Well, I would. Having an alarm clock made us sleep more comfortably. We knew that we'd wake up on time.
And were the trains safe? Did you travel at night?
Lots of students travelled at night because it saved having to pay for accommodation.
I hadn't thought of that.
Well, lots of others have thought of it. We preferred to stay in local pubs or student hostels because you could mix with the locals. The night trains were filled with British students.
It sounds as if you had a very positive experience. Is there anything you'd recommend we take or do?
Let me see. I can certainly tell you what not to take or do. Don't take much luggage. There just isn't very much room in the trains for big suitcases. A backpack or 2 small bags is better than 1 big bag. That way you can also get on and off the trains easily too.
I'll remember that. My mother always says to pack 1 week before you go on vacation and then take half of it out the night before you leave.
That's good advice, especially when you're riding on cramped trains. The other thing is to be careful with your valuables. Lots of students had money and passports stolen, especially at night.
Did you have anything stolen?
No, but we met lots of people who did have things stolen. We all had money belts under our jackets.
I'll have to buy one of those.
Yes, you should. Or you can borrow mine if you like.
Oh, thanks. That'd be good.
The only other thing I'd advise you to do is to make sure you spend a reasonable amount of time in each country. We found that lots of students travelled too quickly and they didn't have enough time to meet the locals and enjoy the food and the culture.
How long do you think you need in each country?
Can't say. It'll depend on who you meet and what you like to do. And, of course, the weather. It was so warm and sunny in some beachside places that...
Okay, guys. We are done. I hope it was easy for you to mark these answers. Okay, so we'll start from here first. Let me know quickly that what were those answers did you mark for this first one? Easy to meet who? Who do we meet while traveling? Let me know. What should be the correct answer for this one? Right here in the chat box. Okay, let me tell you. It's about local people. Okay, the correct answer will be local people right over here. Okay, what about the next one? Dash trains, dash with times of the trains. How was she feeling with the times of trains? She was feeling satisfied, right? So the answer will be satisfied. Next, night trains had many what as passengers? Night trains had what? Yes. Yes. Good job, Bhavya. Had many as passenger. What kind of passengers? Night trains had. So it's about students. Students. Right? Next. Now, advice that Louis gave about URail. Don't take what as bags? So whatever you put as your answer, also focus on to seeing that answer by putting with the other part of the question. Whatever you put, read it with the other part, which is bags. Yeah. Let me know. So the correct answer here will be either two or many, okay, bags should not be carried. Okay. Now next, you can also write, by the way, big. Be dash with your belongings. What? Be dash what? What did we need to be over here with our belongings? We need to be careful. Okay. Next. Spend enough time in each country to experience what? जल्दी से बताओ. Spend enough time in each country to experience the food. ठीक है? That will be your correct answer. Yes, good job, Bhavya. Mostly you're giving me the correct answers only. And yes, we are done. So yes, guys, क्या सीखा आपने? If you can predict your answers, कि उस blank में what should be the answer? Should it be a reason? Should it be an opinion? Should it be a number or the DOB or कुछ भी? Whatever is there. तो वो आप पहले से प्रिडिक्ट करके रख लो. उससे क्या होगा ना, आपको पहले से एक्यूरेट आंसर पता लगेगा कि हाँ, दिस इज व्हाट आई नीड. द आंसर शुड बी इन येस और नो. किस में होना चाहिए आंसर? अगर आपको वो चीजें पता है ना, तो कैन इजीली मार्क योर आंसर्स. Did you guys find this video helpful? अगर आपको लगा, so don't forget to like this video. Plus also don't forget to practice more. Practice more and more. इसी चीज का सेम प्रैक्टिस और करो ताकि आप इसमें डेफ्ट हो पाए, इसमें आप प्रोफिशिएंट हो पाए. ठीक है? एंड यू कैन इवन टारगेट 8.5 to 9 बैंड, दैट टू वेरी इजीली. बहुत ही इजीली आप कर पाओगे. एंड यस, वी आर डन. So I hope guys you find this video helpful. We'll see you soon in the very next video of mine. Take care. Bye-bye.